How's it going, everyone? My name's Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 127 of posting back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hopefully, you all are having such a good Thursday today and another day in the week. Of course, we got about one more day till the weekend. So let's keep on pushing through, keep on chugging along. But with that being said, how are we doing and how are we feeling? We're doing all right. We're feeling okay. Allergies are low key kicking my butt and it sucks. But it's just something you got to get through for the spring and summertime. Last night I went to bed at around I think 3:30. Woke up this morning at 12:30. I haven't really done anything except just chill out. I eat kind of like a little brunch. I'm still gonna eat after I post this video. And the only thing I look forward to today is just I got work at 7 and just enjoying my night. So, and oh, go to the gym. Can hit some chest and shoulders, maybe a little bit of try. I don't know yet though. But yeah, today's message that I want to talk about is focus on what you can control now, but let go of what you can't change. I feel like this is a reoccurring topic that I have, um, but it is important to talk about. I think this is like one of the biggest things that people stump on is especially not being able to let go of their past. It's pretty plain and simple. I mean, the past is your past. All the things that you did yesterday, 2 days ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, and then 2 decades ago. I mean, it's all the past. Everything that is not here with you right now, all in the past. You know, and I know everybody's going to do it at least at one point in their life, even if they haven't already, make mistakes. And that's like the biggest reason why people can't let go of their past is because they make mistakes. I've made mistakes and, I've learned from. I think it's good to look at your past as lessons. Think back to something where you made a mistake and where, it might have affected you a little bit. You're living your life now and now, that mistake that you made, you should not make it again. You're learning from it. That's a lesson. It's beautiful to have a past and something to look back on because you're like, I know I made those mistakes in my past, but now I'm living in the present, trying to benefit myself for the future. So I will not make those mistakes by turning them into lessons, you know? And the things that you can control now, the things in your present, for example, if you want to better yourself, if, you want to, change up a habit, something that you had, like a bad habit you had in the past, you can change it now. Those are the things you can control. The things that you are living, the life that you're living right now, the things that you're doing right now are the only things that you can really control. You know, you cannot control what you did in your past. You cannot control, the, the the bad stuff. You might have done in your past. You, all of that. You can't touch it. That is the portal you cannot go into. You have to stick here and know now, moving forward, that stuff is out. Don't even think about it. And I think the worst thing about your past is the dwelling, the emotional drain, the physical drain, the mental drain, especially, is hard. When you think about all that and you're like, oh, I did all that. Oh, I'm so stupid. But then realize it that this whole journey, this whole life that you're living, like you went through that. Like you went through some tough stuff. You know, whether you've done mistakes, whether you've gone through really traumatic experiences, whether you've just gone through some bad times. Look at all that now and look where you're at in this moment. Like you've made it. Like you've made it through 100% of your bad days. You made it through those bad times. You did it. So, although the past might be a scary thing to think about, it's also a benefit because it's part of your journey. It's part of who you are. But you can't change any of that stuff. It's set in stone. It's there for a reason. And now you need to control the things that you need to take care of now. And that's the most important thing, you know? So it's important to only think about controlling the things you can change now and letting go of the stuff that you can't change from the past. You know, don't just it might be in your head, but just let it out. Just don't think about it. You know, that's a hard thing to say, but it's true. Once you don't think about the past, you know, there's the stuff in the present you gotta think about. Um, but yeah, guys. With that being said, I hope you all have such a great rest of the day, and remember to take care of yourself. You deserve it, you matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.